Recognize Ms. Mace.
Thank you, and I want to thank the chairman and ranking member for this hearing today. I want to thank our witnesses for being with us as well. General and Rear Admiral, appreciate your time today. South Carolina's 1st Congressional District is a critical location, as you all know, for TRANSCOM and MRAD. Due to its strategic location, extensive transportation infrastructure from I-95 to the Port of Charleston to Joint Base Charleston. The Port of Charleston is one of the busiest ports in the U.S. and is a critical hub for the movement of cargo and personnel. It's a deep water harbor and has significant gateway for U.S. TRANSCOM sea-based logistics operations, including the transport of military equipment and supplies, including in January of this year when more than 60 Bradleys were shipped overseas as part of the aid package to Ukraine. Additionally, Joint Base Charleston is a key U.S. military installation providing support for all branches of the military, including U.S. TRANSCOM. It's home to the 628th Air Base Wing, which provides support services for U.S. TRANSCOM's airlift and refueling operations. We're home to the C-17 Globemaster IIIs, which participated in many of the airlift evacuations out of Afghanistan. General, my first question today is for you. You stated in your testimony the Joint Deployment Distribution Enterprise relies on both government and commercially owned and operated infrastructure. Our #1 pacing threat, the PRC, continues to leverage the commercial industry and operate in a very gray zone in some cases. As the TRANSCOM commander, how are you looking at technology, cybersecurity, AI, technological innovations to ensure your mission in protecting and sustaining all combat operations isn't interrupted or threatened by, the PRC and their continued aggression?
Yeah, thank you. I am concerned about PRC activities, their continued espionage, their coercion, and especially as they use cyber in space. With respect to the significant amount that we depend on our commercial partners, we have been working with them to ensure cybersecurity standards on their networks so that they can defend themselves, safeguard defense information. And through our contracts, they annually assess against what are loosely the NIST standards, and they provide us reports on their hardening. And we also collaborate with them, and we read them in, and we also share intelligence. And they're able to leverage the no-cost cybersecurity options that the Cyber Collaboration Center and the DIB cybersecurity program offer them. So I think we've made some really good headway. The C-suites are paying attention to it, and it's really been important. And we see it because, as you know, we have great examples right now with Russia, Ukraine, with Russia in cyber, and they want to slow down logistics flow, right? So let me just add that the intelligence that's collected via the FISA 702 program has really been proven to be a vital tool for us to understand where the enemy is. And that FISA 702 is going to expire at the end of this year. So I would appreciate consideration for how do we keep those kinds of authorities available, because it's a significant amount of intelligence we're getting from the FISA 702. I think about AI. Again, my ability to respond to the greatest need requires me to be able to sense all the ports, see all of the assets in motion, and then predict the requirements of the joint force wherever they might be based on if there's a hurricane somewhere or if there's a conflict going on somewhere. So I use AI and data. Nirvana would be that I would see and sense everything and be able to maneuver the force fluidly to respond.
Are you able to do that now?
We are not able to do that now. That's a high-level requirement, but we're working with Advana. We have an instantiation of data and analytical tools, and we're going to bite this elephant, one at a time, right?
What do you need to get there? What will it take?
Yeah, what we're doing right now is exposing the data and grabbing the data, structuring it so that we can use it. We have the data. It's just we're pulling it together. We've been working with the Department of Defense on their AI data accelerator, and we're using their resources, so I'm very appreciative of that. And then eventually, when we have our own program, we will probably require a little more manpower and some funds for analytical tools, but I don't have that requirement this year.
Got it. Thank you so much, and I yield back.